Hey friends, how's it going? I want to share with you some things I've just want to share with you. It's day 9 of keto. I took me some notes because, and I've got a mirror behind. I don't have a flip screen for my Nikon 1. So, but I did want to share with you some things real quick. I read that short videos are the best. They, and everything. I try to find some copyright-free music. I read that's supposed to be really good. Hope you don't mind. I'm looking in the mirror too and everything. So day 9 of keto. Yes, and I'm going to share with you just a few things. I'm going to try to keep this 5 minutes or less. I'm going to try. Can't promise, but I will try. Okay, right down to the nitty-gritty of the video, right? My weight has, for the past couple days, been around 144.3. So today it was 144.3. The other day I was 144.4. So I'm still trying to stay under 20 grams of net carbs. Trying to get my vegetables in and some good fats. So yeah, and everything. So, and I get my body fat professionally checked with the caliper pinch test next Thursday on the 28th. Because the scale that I got is a body fat scale, but it doesn't give me, it gives me always 31% body fat, so, or more, and I'm 144, so, I'm not sure if you get a good view of me. Obviously, I was going to change the shirt so you could get, I get most of the measurement when she measures me and checks it. Most of it's from my waist. Just hang on a minute. So, most of my abs is where I'm carrying a lot of the weight and everything. I hope this video turns out better because I know the previous one I did, it lasted like 15 minutes and it was like, but that just was a bunch of nonsense. That's why I was like, how to make a decent video where you would want to watch. So, I went over my weight, my body fat, and how I feel with day 9 on keto. Is this day 9 on keto? That's what yeah, it is day 9. It's day 9 on keto. I feel good. I'm not really craving a bunch of sweets or anything. I can't promise I'll go permanently without sweets ever. Just give me a minute. My phone here is supposed to be helping me out, but it's not. That's okay. But yeah, I feel good. And I wanted to tell you how I transitioned into keto. For those that are interested in keto, there's so many YouTube videos and information out there, pros and cons, and people for it and people against it. You have to make your own decision of what you want to do. For me, PCOS, those of you women know, polycystic ovary syndrome, they've said and then people would have insulin issues, and if brain fogginess, a lot of times carbohydrates and sugars can make you kind of foggy brain where it's hard to think. And sometimes weigh you down. If you have a lot of sugar, you feel really tired afterwards, or you have that spike and it drops down. But yeah, how I kind of got into keto, before I even learned what keto was, I was already cutting back on carbs anyway. I started this year with carb cycling, which I did a couple of two low carb days and a high carb day. Low carb days consisted of about 100 grams of carbs, and I mostly did high protein and everything. I ended up with kidney stone, stuff like that. So, and then low carb days, the high carb days was around 200 grams or more sometimes. I just didn't even count. I was like, psh, pizza, whatever. And then low carb days were around 100 grams. That was the lowest. So being under 20 grams of carbs in this is significantly lower. And I'm telling you, I feel good. I don't feel any negative effects of it for right now. Because now when I do eat carbs, past a few times I've ate carbs, I felt really bad and didn't sleep good. So for me, it helps me sleep better. Plus I'm intermittent fasting. So I don't have breakfast till near 12 or 1 o'clock in the afternoon because I'm not hungry in the morning. You follow what your body wants to do. And like I said, I'm getting my body fat checked next week to see how, I've lost weight obviously, but I want to make sure I'm not losing muscle, because there is research that some say that you can end up burning your muscle off. I know from 2016 I burnt muscle running races, and I was not low carb then. But yeah, back to my thing, how I transitioned to keto. I'm sorry. I was essentially already getting rid of carbs out of my life. Anyway, at least processed carbs like pastas and breads. I was already, the only carbs I was really eating was tortilla chips. What else? Bananas. A banana every day. But I found spinach gives you more potassium than a banana. So yeah, and apples and a lot of fruit, but that wasn't processed. That's, if you can fit it into your macros, enjoy. But I've been enjoying here lately for fruit, berries. I love blackberries. I'm a blackberry-aholic. I haven't even craved pizza. It's amazing. And that was always been my addiction, is pizza. So I really haven't. I think essentially if you're craving something sweet, maybe you're not getting enough fat in your diet. At least for me, I've noticed a big change in my appetite. Big time. I'm not as hungry. Very often I'm, by the time 5 o'clock comes around in the evening, I'm done. I can't eat. I'm just like, so I try to get all my eating done within like 4-hour period in the afternoon, from like 12 to, 4 or 5, something like that, whatever. I space it out a little bit there. But I think maybe why I haven't really experienced some of this keto flu thing that people talk about is because I was already doing some of the stuff, more low carb. So if you want to transition and you want to get into keto, but you're afraid of the side effects or the keto flu and everything, you may want to start with a low carb or carb cycling, and just take out some of those highly processed carbs first, and switch, instead of bread and pasta, have maybe rice and sweet potatoes as your carbs, and maybe beans. We always keep a pot of beans here because my husband and my son love it. It's a staple in this house. I don't eat much beans right now. They're very healthy for you, and a lot of research has been done into beans, how they're very healthy for you. But if you can fit it, eat it. I'll have like a quarter cup every now and then or something. But right now I'm just testing out how going keto for a solid, I started out with just 7 days I wanted to do, and I thought, well, I still feel good. So I went 8, and now I'm on day 9, and I'm still feeling pretty good and seeing results. Slowly, it's slowing up. I've lost a ton of water weight, I think, and now it's slowly everything else. And I want to keep it up till I get my body fat check next week, and I'm not going to do another video until then. So if you're thinking I'm going to post a video tomorrow, I want something decent to post that you may want to watch. So yeah, do that transition and to rice and sweet potatoes, and then switch out your rice for broccoli slaw or something like that, and cauliflower instead of potatoes or something a little bit different. Pumpkin, I think, might be lower in carb too than sweet potatoes. But I wanted to share with you vision and purpose, right? I have this book I've been having around the house, and I just picked it up and thought, well, let me see it. I hope you guys can see me. Let me just share with you something. For vision is God-given ability to see possible solutions in everyday problems of life. Another one is vision is the ability to see beneath the surface of people's lives. And thirdly, vision is the ability to catch a glimpse of what God wants to do through your life if you dedicate yourself to Him. I thought, man, we all need a vision in our life. and everything. So yeah, I want to just share this real quick. I'm probably over. Yeah, I'm over 10 minutes. Oh gosh. Let me run through it real quick. So, have you reflected on your personal story of your life and how God's helped you in different lessons He's taught you? And who does God want you to share it with? So share your story, share your vision. If your vision is to get in shape and treat your body as a temple of the Lord, because if you're a believer, the Lord, you accepted Him into your heart, you're representing the Lord. Would an obese person represent God better than someone that's healthy? I'm not talking about six-pack abs. I'm not talking about bikini model. I'm talking about, just someone healthy, not depending on drugs or medications to survive. If you want to represent God well, honor God with your bodies. And that's one of my purposes and my vision. I want to honor God with my body. I want to help other people honor God with their bodies. And that's why I'm here today. And just lastly, but not least, give something better than what money can buy this Christmas. What are they? Encouragement, hope, and time. Give those things. And I want to leave you with that, I guess. And like I said, next video is going to be in probably next week after I get my body fat checked. My scale always tells me 31%, and the caliper reading usually tells me lower, and most of the pinching is in the abs. I'm going to pick up switches around so you can see me in a different mirror, a different way. Okay? So, and then I'm going to let you go because you're awesome and you need time to go do some stuff. So, there I am, right there. Let me see if I could adjust the camera to me so you could see. Yeah, this is me. These are size 8 pants. I used to be at one time size 18, 20, and I was that way for about 20 years. So, I'm excited. If I don't lose any more weight, I am content with what I've got here, and the Lord has been good to me and everything. So, I'm going to finally let you go and let you enjoy the rest of your week. It's Wednesday. Get to a body of Christ that you can share your experiences with and love on the people anywhere you go. All right, I will check you later. Bye.